Welcome back to Operation Pixel.
Wapu Chapu.
That's how the last episode started.
Now this one's gonna start too.
With more Wapu Chapu.
Checkpoint.
People just stumble onto our series from partway through. They're just be like, what are they talking about?
So we've already talked about what we can with this game's
Yeah.
interesting style.
Well, yeah, like
concept to the
essentially when we
cartoon.
get to a new area or run into some new enemies, there's something to talk about. But
After that, it's basically like
yeah, it's just
what we should have done on Star Fox Adventures. Looking back, dude, that was not a good one.
it wasn't bad.
No, the
but-
game. No, I mean the whole series. We kind of lost interest like halfway through.
Yeah,
We're just
man. Like, we
we're
should've-
just droning. Oh
We
look.
probably should have called it good. I think we had a few good episodes towards the end.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere through, but
Like that whole half middle. It's just like, oh hey, that guy's don't go there.
yeah, that game was a grind. We had like a walkthrough because like the game would have taken forever if we had no idea where to go. And it wasn't great, so it was definitely like,
Forgettable.
yeah, we're just like, I mean, we did finish it.
We did, but I don't remember half of it.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, anytime you want to go back and think, like, man, I haven't played Star Fox Adventures in forever.
Really? You know something like that where I can go watch it on a video? I can watch somebody else play the game that I remember? Tell me more!
Yeah. I'm sure there's probably plenty of other people on YouTube who've played it. Several of them could be more entertaining than we are, but
Probably.
if you ever want to watch Star Fox Adventures for some reason, you can check it out on Operation Pixel.
Operation Pixel? Sounds exciting! I'm gonna go check them out right now! I don't know where that came from.
Just making characters. It's improv, man.
Yeah.
It's improv.
We're wanting to get better at improv.
Yeah, improv
I-
seems like it'd be something that'd be fun to be good at.
Well, it's basically just talking and keeping something going.
Yeah, to some degree. It's a lot of like playing along though, you know. Like, but you know, it's almost like I don't know. I have no idea what I was gonna compare it to. I was just gonna say that like
Instant punchline?
a lot of it has to do with like setting people up, in a way. Like when you're doing a conversation, giving the other person something to go off on. It's just like if I was like, "Oh my God, dude, we're at the top of Mount Everest. This is awesome." You're like, "No, we're not." It's like that's the end of improv.
No, you gotta go. It's so cold.
Yeah,
Give him like some sort of Scandinavian accent.
yeah. Be like, "Wait, what's that up there? Is that a blimp?"
I don't know, my good sir, but it looks like trouble. I'm half British for some reason.
I don't know, just keep coming up with
Weird
accents and stuff. Like, we don't even remember who our characters are. We're just like, we just keep changing our voice and our character every time someone starts talking.
But that's what I always have trouble with is like instant jumping into the story without changing it too much. Because
Yeah.
I think of something better. I'm like, oh wait, let's go in that.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, that's the idea of improv, is the ability to play along. You also have to know when to end the scene. Otherwise,
But sometimes going on too long can be even funny.
well, to some degree, depends on the joke, I guess.
Yeah. If we kept going, jumping from character to character, that would get old pretty quick.
Yeah,
At least
Let's-
for once.
that's one of the problems I had. Here's a story. This is a story.
Bring us the story.
I'm not sure if it's a good story, but I'm going to tell it.
Oh, story.
So, when I was slightly younger, I spent some of my days going to anime conventions.
I was already this way. Go keep on.
So, so at these anime conventions, you know, they have all sorts of events and stuff going on, right?
You lost your accent.
Yeah, it's fine. It was just an introductory accent. It's not
Oh.
usul to the story.
Like the old British person before they start reading a story.
Once upon a time, a long time ago.
And then you go normally.
Yep. Anyways,
Lost.
I think you go through here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
More enemies.
Fell down.
So, you know, the problem is that, like, you know, I like anime and stuff in general, and I like games, and, like, you know, it's kind of fun to see all the nerds with their cool costumes and whatnot else not. But, I don't really like spending money, partly because I've never really had a lot of money to spend, and, like, you know, you see all these figurines and mangas and movies and stuff like that. And
$600.
you're like, man, if I wanted this crap, I just order it off the internet.
Oh, I thought it was kind of fun doing that at the booth.
Oh no,
I like going through the booth areas.
It can be fine. It can be fun. And, you know, whatever. And then, you know, sometimes there's interesting panels and events, and, you know, people do skits and stuff for the big costume contests.
Oh, those were always my favorite ones.
Yep. That was one of the highlights of going to the cons, was just going and seeing people do their skits and stuff. Some people are obviously better than others because they put more time into it, or, you know, maybe some of them had improv training and some of them did not. But, you know, everybody did their part, and it was kind of fun just to see everybody at least, you know, giving it their best shot.
Uh-huh.
But I remember one time, I went to a con, and they had this, it was like a voice actor panel or something like that. So they had these professional voice actors up there, and, they had, I don't remember who they were. I know one of the guys, I'm pretty sure he was the voice of Optimus Prime.
Was that the one where the guy that was, Action Bastard from Shin-Chan was at?
I don't know if you were there, because I think this is one I went to with, some other people.
Oh, then I probably won't remember it then.
Yeah. But, so that's one of the reasons I'm telling the story, is because
Okay.
you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Teach me.
Yeah, so they were playing, they after like some Q&A or whatever, they did a game called Story Story Die, I think they called it. Where essentially they had some moderator guy on the side who would, essentially pass the story along through a group of people. And every time it got to a new person, the new person had to continue the story where the last person left off. So they had the voice actors up there, but then they grabbed like 3 people from the audience to also participate in telling the story.
Uh-huh.
The problem is that when you get a bunch of random nerds from the crowd to join in on, like, you know, professional actors' stories...
Start doing more like their own fan fictions.
Yeah, to some degree. The problem really was that, like, essentially every story, like, every time it changed persons or something like that, someone would add a new character. Like, so, like, you know, you'd have the one guy doing Optimus Prime or something like that, and he's doing some funny bit with Optimus Prime or whatever, and then the guy tells the story to pass along to the nerd, and the nerd says something like, and then Spider-Man walks into the room, and he's like, but where do I put all my webs? Or something like that, and it's like, where does Spider-Man have anything to do with this? I know you're a Spider-Man fan, because you're wearing a Spider-Man costume, but, like, he has no relevance here. And then it goes to the next nerd, and they're like, and then Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist comes into the room, and he starts snapping everywhere, and you're just like, you've lost everything that was part of this story. Like... You can't just constantly enter new characters and be like, just because I like these voice actors, it's like... I mean, I get it, but like...
You want your part to be included.
From a narrative standpoint, it was a very bad thing to do. Like, it very quickly becomes like the,
Is that what happened?
The ultimate showdown, right? Where it's just like, suddenly you get Batman, Superman, and every single Power Ranger. It's just like... I mean, you know the song better than I do, but...
I have it all memorized. I actually listened to it the other day and, like, sang along the entire thing.
The point is that, like, it's just like, suddenly everybody's there and for some reason they're fighting. It's like, that's what happens. There's no story anymore. It's just this silly crap that's like, what? Anyways, so it's not good improv, is what I'm trying to say.
And all I started was with, I think it was, I like telling stories or something.
No, I said I'm going to tell a story because I was trying to figure out, you know...
Oh, even before that.
Oh. Well, we were talking about improv.
Before that.
What are we talking about before that?
I know. I think there's something there that pertains to what I'm trying to talk through out right now while I'm trying to freaking dodge this guy!
Yeah,
well, all these guys are popping up.
Yeah, you were trying to remember something, weren't you? And then I think you remembered it.
I lost it.
And then the story kept going. Shoot, I can't remember. It's weird, right? How, like, a story...
If you remember, leave us a chat in the comments.
It's weird that you can, like, have a conversation, and then, like, 5 minutes later, you don't remember what you were talking about.
I think I was pretty into it, too.
I can't remember. I don't know, we were talking about Mount Everest and...
Improv groups. We lost it.
Acting in general, I don't know. Whatever, you'll watch this episode in, like, you know, a month from now or something like that, and you'll be like, oh!
Yeah. We should go back to that, and you're like, dude, nobody even watches it.
Yeah, there's gonna be like 2 views on this video.
And of course, those 2 people, we must know!
No, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, eh. I don't know, if you have to know, leave a comment.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
No, you don't have to.
You don't
have to like or subscribe. But if you leave a comment, I'll mention it to Ark. He'll come back, watch the video, remember what he was trying to talk about, and then he'll reply to your comment.
Got a lot of pressure on me, bro.
Look, I'm just saying, man. Like, if anybody's curious, we'll figure it out. Like, we'll deal with it. I mean, I think that's fine. But you know, nobody's curious, then why bother, right?
I got a lightning sword, by the way.
Oh, nice. I hadn't even paid attention. Doesn't seem especially more effective.
I think I put in the wrong one. I think I went that way.
Well, I think you need 4 keys.
I know, but I went this way first, is what I'm saying.
Ah.
I was trying to remember because I lost myself now.
Oh.
Because I put it in this key.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's 4
rooms here.
Pretty sure I did not go into this one.
Yeah, I'd believe that. There's still some green thingies down this way.
I'm smart. I can remember a game that I was playing 3 minutes ago.
At least it's better than how we can't remember a freaking conversation we were having 3 minutes ago.
I was kind of half paying attention. Good God, there's a lot of guys here.
Yeah. Been on like constant siege here.
This should have been the siege one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're like the zombies kind of thing. Oh my God. They just swarm.
Yeah, maybe. Nice, nice, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you set it up for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you die.
Nice. Cool. Doing pretty good these days. I mean, I've checked out a lot of actually watching you play to think about things and talk about things. But whenever I zone in, you're like on the ball. Pretty much. Except for that one time.
That was your fault that time.
Well, it was partly my fault.
Whoa!
We were talking about...
See, I don't think I can go off the cliffs.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, wait, there's another key dude over there. Now he's right behind you.
Ah. Looks like Gutsman right there.
Dunner!
And I'm hitting his butt! Man, old internet memes.
Back when they were good. I feel like that's the real problem with internet memes. Just
Now they're so fast and, like, one-wordy.
I mean, in the sense that, like, internet memes are, like, this thing where people, like, try to force them, essentially, you know? Like, back in the day, it was, like, basically all your baser belonged to us. It's over 9,000, and, what was the one we just said? Oh my God! Gutsman! That's what it was. The point is that, like, you know, like, I remember when Skyrim came out, right? It was like, people were looking for a meme. Like a Skyrim meme. You know?
Yeah, the arrow to the knee thing.
Yeah, well, you know, they tried a whole bunch of things. I always thought the one that was going to catch on is before that they had Barrel on the Head. Where they got this, because, like, objects had better collision, so they took this basket, this woven basket, and they just put it over the NPC's head. And there was a video of him being like, "You and me are the only people around here who aren't total idiots," he says with a basket on his head. I thought that was way funnier than Arrow to the Knee ever was.
It was just their stupid excuse.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, people are like, oh, let's meme something. And now there's, like, memes for days. Memes for days!
Oh, yeah, there was another... They weren't even really, like, instant things, either. They were just really popular videos.
Uh-huh.
Like, remember Badger Badger?
Yeah. The virals.
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Yep. If you haven't ever seen that, go check out Badger, Badger, Badger.
Also Magical Trevor.
Magical Trevor's pretty great.
Never was as popular.
No. But lots of beans. Anyways, next time on Operation Pixel.
Beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans.